years old. Let me go right into the shit zone. I'm gonna first start off with this joint right here from my man Hood on Lock. Rest in peace.
Official. Make sure you tap in with me on all social media platforms. You can find me under CEO Official. And of course, the brand, The Hood Unlocked. Man, boy, YouTube rats, YouTube lovers is at a all-time high on this motherfucker. And when it comes to Pookie, it ain't a day go by. This nigga ain't snitching, waking up thinking about snitching. And it's just crazy that a nigga who claims to be a big blood out of St. Louis love telling on niggas and self snitching. I mean, snitching even on himself. This shit is crazy. I guess when it comes to Pookie, no one is above snitching, even if he has to tell on his own self. And I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about in a minute. Before I get started, though, I definitely gotta say what's up to those that tapped in with me. I see my baby Missy is in the motherfucking building as always. Salute, boo. Appreciate you tapping in. And then I also see Rag the Riches is in the motherfucking building. Now y'all know how I am. I love to know who's up in here watching. I love to see the support. I love to see y'all in the chat. So I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes to come out the chat before I start disrespecting you motherfuckers that like to sit in the bushes and watch my show, afraid to show a real nigga some love. When I'm sure you motherfuckers be in other people's bushes or chats running your motherfucking mouth all day. So before I get this snapping, I'm gonna give y'all a few motherfucking minutes to show some motherfucking respect and say hi. While you doing that, also hit that motherfucking like button. Y'all know how that go. Don't be afraid to hit that share button. Let your
Look, 661. That's a Cali number.
family and friends know you fucking with the hood. And if you new, definitely hit that subscribe button because as always, it's welcome to the hood. There we go. Now we starting to get them out the bushes. What's up, Marissa? Appreciate you chopping in, boo. Now, excuse me. I don't know if I've seen you before. Excuse me for that. If you have been here before, I apologize. But I definitely want to welcome you to the Hood on Lock. And I appreciate you saying something instead of being a looky loo and just sitting in the bushes like a weirdo. So I appreciate you. Also, what's good to Brown Sweet in the motherfucking building. Appreciate you tapping in as well.
Can I show you this person in my shit?
And also appreciate Charmaine Holly tapping in. What's good with you? Beautiful peace and blessings to you as well. So for those that's been watching me and been rocking with me, y'all know I stay on Pookie Brisby head, my nigga. He is like the biggest snitch on YouTube. There's a few of these motherfuckers, but there's no one that's above this motherfucker, especially when he claims to be a blood. That will forever fuck me up. Or should I say not fuck me up, but I will never understand how this nigga says Suwu, diss Crips and songs, put on a red rag, drive to the pre-bodies, never get out, hop back on the freeway. All this so fuck shit to prove he a blood, but the nigga is so comfortable getting online, snitching on motherfuckers, calling the police, sending emails to the FBI. In today's video, the nigga not only snitched on himself, but he also snitched on his daughter's boyfriend and his alleged gunner. The nigga basically threatened Kim D to shoot up her house. That's self snitching, right? But the whole ass nigga didn't stop there because he's trying to keep up this image that he's a real one, and we all know he not. So because he tries to keep up this image, he does the same thing them St. Louis fake Crips do, and he do the same thing these fake ass Bloods in Dallas do. They overdo shit to prove they tough, but to a real nigga like myself who really come from this shit, we see right through that shit. And real niggas don't tell on themselves, they don't tell on their gunner, and they don't even tell on their daughter's boyfriend to prove to YouTube that they really with the shits. I will never understand this shit. That's why I say it's in me, it's not on me. I am a street nigga that hopped on YouTube. I'm not a YouTube nigga trying to be street. And that's the difference between me and these fuck ass niggas. And I don't know what it is about the city of St. Louis. But when it comes to YouTube, cripping and blooding, man, them niggas are some of the fakest, biggest weirdos on this motherfucker. Y'all know I stand on any and everything I motherfucking say, nigga. And I welcome any fade, any kind of smoke with any nigga,
All the smoke.
definitely in real life. But I don't mind dragging your ass on YouTube too. So however you bitch ass niggas want it, y'all can get it. Marissa said, I've been here before. Well, baby, I need to see you more often in this motherfucker. So come tap in with me more often. I appreciate you anyway. What's good? We got Triple S in the motherfucking building. Salute, my nigga. Appreciate y'all tapping in. So let me give you guys a little background before we play the video. For some reason, I guess Pookie was just aware that Zesty Sasua had put up a picture of his daughter showing her monkey. Now, we've all seen this picture. It's been up for months. And for some reason, he believes that Kim D may have sent it to him for whatever reason. I don't know. I wasn't there. But what I did hear the nigga say was he was highly upset. And before I go on, though, it's funny that this nigga has put up my stepson and other people's kids. He's told people like Miss Renee he wanted to dig up her disabled deceased son and stick his Johnson in his mouth, which is gay.
Who? Miss Renee.
He's also spoke on other people dead mothers, grandmothers, and daddies. But when somebody put one of his hoe ass daughters on the screen, he wants to get mad. So since this makes you so mad, since you claim that you won't smoke with niggas that do this, since you talking about shooting niggas up, nigga, I'ma test your gangster, nigga. Here she go. I put that on crib. Look at that monkey. Look at that motherfucking monkey, that gap. That's how we rocking today, nigga. Now y'all know I'm the type of nigga who I can keep the beef strictly between me and the blogger. But because this fuck nigga has put my stepson and other relatives on his screen, dissing them and disrespecting them, y'all know I don't give a fuck about his whole ass daughter, the bitch he gave birth to, the thought Lena. And you know what? Let me say something. It's kind of fucked up that he puts his daughters in these situations due to the fact that he disrespects everybody else's kid and loved ones. So it's only right and fair that we do it in return. But honestly, I am not this type of nigga. Y'all know I can clown Pookie just off Pookie being who he is. But I can't forget him using my family. The only difference is when he does it to me, it doesn't hurt me. I'm a street nigga. I'm a real nigga. You's a bitch nigga behind a computer doing it. So because I know you a punk, you went and got a restraining order and an order of protection against me, and you're still trying to get me served with it.
Yeah, y'all bitch ass niggas be fucking around with people, parole officer and shit like that. And I'm really, niggas really be trying to get at you. But you gonna go tell a parole officer, get fucking restraining orders. I ain't getting no fucking restraining order. Restrain me from who? I'm trying to get at you. I'm trying to see you. What's up? Don't go get no motherfucking undercover fucking restraining order because I'm going to show the restraining order right here on the screen. I'm going to show it. and who put it in. So when I show Sharon Brown shit, I show Sharon Brown, yeah, she put in a restraining order. She said, yeah, I'm a police ass bitch. Yeah, you was a police ass bitch when you was on this motherfucking channel. There go Brown Sweet right there. Y'all ain't know each other before? Who the fuck you think you playing with? Do I look like Joe the Jerk just got off work? I keep telling you that shit. I catch everything. I pay attention to everything about my daughters. I bet I never see them on this joint like this. And if I do, yeah, it better be acceptable. And ain't nobody gonna post that shit. Y'all motherfuckers think this shit is a joke on here, posting people kids and motherfucking lusting off of people kids. Some shit I agree with, some shit I don't. I don't agree with my child wearing those shorts like this. I don't agree with her wearing those skirts and it comes above her knees. So when she see me, yeah, that shit, I don't see none of that shit. Then she sent it to her mom, or she with me, she tested me. But I understand that, you know, her feeling comfortable that night, just for that night. Because I'm there. And if I've seen somebody gawking or looking and everything, I'm punching them in their shit. Because she getting in my car, she get in her mom's car, she get in her sister's car, or she get in her friend's car, and they usually go in a big truck. If that truck flip over, anything happen, yeah, if you can turn the camera, or I already know who on the John. I don't want to drag none of these Johns. I don't want to drag none of them out the jizz on, because the first thing I'm doing, I'm like, yo, where my daughter at? If my daughter come up missing. So everything that you pussies try to put on here and act like I was that, no, I'm a fucking father. When you try to fucking act like I was anything but a father, bitch, you lying. Nigga, you lying. My daughter walked across the stage with her diploma, and ain't shit better ever happened to her after that. Y'all try to get her to stick Finney in somebody? That ain't what they taught her in the school. The first thing I looked at, I'm looking down there and I'm saying, yo, why the fuck is the top of these graduation hats? Some of them are marked. They didn't agree with the oath. So y'all better move my daughter to somewhere else. But if I motherfucker, yo, you don't see nobody come down here, put my daughter name down in this motherfucking chat now. Before you do, put it down there in the chat now, and let me show you what waste, fraud, and abuse is. I don't even know bull, but I was trying to invest in him. Let me stop this and show you my history when I woke up this morning. So, for a few seconds, I watched the Sum of Our Fears. I already know this bullshit. Ain't no fucking nuclear bomb, so I don't give a fuck about that. Then Mimi, nitty gritty, right after I just told y'all, yo, Umi and the Hellcat get out and he talk about his girl Mimi, and now this girl following me. But there go me. YouTubers caught red-handed trying to cover up dark crime ring, greed and wickedness.
Like some more people coming here and that can get our like get the likes up on this.
He was on World Star before.
Three years ago, November the 9th, I already hashtag justice for Tajay Baker, true crime, NYPD, the FBI, Cheltenham Police Department, Philadelphia Police Department, Baltimore Police
I heard
Department,
that nigga on the
Prince
subway
George County Police Department,
singing
Cindy
Michael
Bass,
Jackson. I'm a Michael
PA
Jackson fan
State
too.
Attorney
I'm
General
not
Office,
great on the
Philadelphia
fucking
District
subway
Attorney,
full of people
Montgomery County District Attorney,
and be jamming like
Attorney
that.
Office of Philadelphia, U.S. Attorney
Yeah.
Office of New York,
So
the DOJ,
listen,
FBI, Internet Crime Division.
when I saw that,
Yo, I'm just
I
telling you.
was like, is this dude crazy? Like,
And I wanted to
this
see,
is who
when I
I'm
put these
dealing with.
YouTubers down here, which one of
maybe
you
dealing
niggas
with somebody
had the
who's,
balls to
mental
stand up to
hospital.
Ratchet TV?
And they might be really under some assumption
None.
that it was a good thing to start messing with me just because I was talking to somebody else about something else.
Yeah. What niggas is ball clapping another nigga you trying to fucking take up for this nigga? Let that nigga come the fuck outside, just like any other nigga that gotta come outside and gotta get beat the fuck up for what he did. Don't be telling nobody I try to kill you, nigga. Is you crazy? I'm on probation. You don't know what they might stumble upon. But, you know, me, being I've been in that situation before, I don't know nothing. You know something? Yeah, I make them talk first. And I'll be aware of my surroundings who in the office. Because that's a little ass office. And soon as we had that fentanyl talk over here, yeah, motherfuckers start, leaving like I ain't know what the fuck I was talking about. That fentanyl was in gabapentin. That I ain't know this shit. So I got doctors, I got the government, CDC, FDA, I got all of the fucking 3-letter agencies. Yeah, they focus on this channel. So what happened to my dog? That's why I say I'm the dog. What happened to my dog? And how did somebody come down here and know something happened to my dog? Yeah, that means somebody leaked some shit they shouldn't have leaked. Or you paying attention to my motherfucking phones or whatever, and you might have seen my daughter say, yeah, the dog's sick. Play with me if you the fuck want to. I'm not the one to be played with. I told you, I'm not the one you want to come after you. I'm the one you want on your side. I don't give a fuck about
It's
you.
always a good thing to mess with somebody like me. And even your partner know not to mess with me. So, but I'm gonna show you why your partner not to fucking mess with me. And nigga, you better slow down because I'm gonna show you I was supposed to be looking at a video, and I didn't get a chance to look at the video the way I wanted to until shortly before I came live. So, but I did look at it. The video doesn't belong to me. Using it in fair use. But I know it's what you was halfway across the country while Ty J. Baker was missing. So what the fuck is this?
They go G Money.
You think you so fucking slick. X and Shavatal. Right? I'm gonna show you who Shavatal is, whatever. Y'all seeing that? All right. You go down to their events. They only had 3. So push this one. See if y'all see that. Did it switch the page with y'all? Nope. I gotta share that page with y'all too. Y'all see that? There we go. So you had the Sacred Deity Ceremony, Occult College, 2nd edition, right? This is your thing on Everbright. The only reason that I came across Everbright is because my niece, when she had my niece's birthday party, we had to go through here to respond. So
First chink in your armor. I'm telling you, the only reason I was on there is because my niece's birthday. My niece, my great niece. And I know goddamn well her pop will fuck you up and I will fuck you up if you touch her or the brother or anybody else in the family. So why you think you doing all these, using all these connections and all of that shit, like you doing some black magic? You ain't doing black shit. You doing motherfucking shrooms, nigga. You doing shrooms. Yeah, you taking shrooms, hallucinogens. I don't take no hallucinogens. So you got all of these motherfuckers thinking that I take hallucinogens, and all of that shit. And that at the last thing, I'm hallucinating that I don't see these cars from Texas. I don't see cars from Maryland with Maryland plates. I don't see my daughter get hit all in the same time period. I don't see the lawyer change. I don't see none of this going on while you're trying to change the deed. But you don't know about the deed. Neither the fuck did the lawyer. Neither fuck did the judge, because the judge didn't want to see it. Because he know goddamn well I know the law better than his fucking ass. And the Pennsylvania Supreme Court ruled, yeah, you don't have to show your deed. You don't have to file no deed in the office. That's why I put the Count of Monte Cristo. When I put the Count of Monte Cristo, you don't remember he went up and bought his shit? He told the boy, yo, I want this crib. And he dumped all his gold and everything. And the boy was like, oh, all right. signed the deed, and he put that shit in there. Did you see him go down to the some fucking office? Did you know that the person that wrote the Count of Monte Cristo, he's a black guy?
Unconscious too. But look, what's happening when I'm non-conscious? Bodily functions without sensation. Oh, really?
The 5 levels of consciousness.
What kind of meditation is that?
3.
What bodily?
Look, 1, 2, 3. Help me. That which I do not practice, I study.
Functions without sensation. Meaning sensation like I don't feel that shit. You're doing something to me I don't feel. When I'm non-conscious instead of unconscious. Because them two shits mean the same to me. Two shits mean the same to me. Fuck that. So you see right there, this Joker was lying in that part, and that you playing some head games with somebody. Not me. I know you wasn't trying to play on with me. You too fucking stupid.
I incriminate myself, but I have everyone's phone number and address because I am concerned for my safety. Why? You incriminate. I ain't even fucking talking to you. How you get my fucking phone number? Leave me alone, sir. Leave me alone, sir. I'm scared for my life. Guns and knives. The police seen those videos. The police is watching. The police is watching. You threaten my life. The police is watching. Yeah. So tell them to come holler at me. Yeah, everybody always talking about I threatened their fucking life. When I threaten somebody's life over here by sending money to single parents, I've been trying to threaten your life by sending money. Say, yo, go set this nigga up. Do any of my shit say set this nigga up? No, nigga, I told you I'm going to meet you on 301 or fucking 95. Yeah, what you want to do? You talking all this shit in these text messages. I ain't got time to go back and forth text messages, making no fucking statements in no fucking text messages. Yeah, that's like writing a statement right there. So you got everybody's phone number and address? How? That's a breach. Who gave you that shit? Who the fuck is you, God? No, you the fucking Dark Lord, nigga. That's what you call yourself, you Dark Lord. And you see down there, this is an iPhone. I don't even got that motherfucker no more. I don't even got that motherfucker no more. Yo, let me tell you how W is. If you gonna fucking go against me, and see how many of your fucking businesses I closed down. Y'all had to move on. Now, mind you, I already told this little bitch Ratchet TV, don't play with me, man. Don't play with me. You should have gave me my bread, but to say that I was bizarre, I'm checking every fucking body come in your chats, you bitch ass nigga. I'm on everybody ass.
To help in any type of way. That's just. But I'm just gonna keep calm because I'm trying to find my daughter. So that's all it's about. So she did not make a report.
Who voice do you hear trying to convince her? I say Terrain Hicks, Miss Baker Audio. Yeah, you trying to fucking convince her. She trying to tell you she did not make a report or none of that. But you still kept coming, you bitch ass nigga. Yo, if that was my daughter, yo, I'm not making no reports. I don't want no paper trail or nothing, you bitch ass nigga. You a fucking rat. You try to put what's the ball? What's the motherfucking comedian with the peasy head? Supposed to be one of the kings of comedy, and he the most motherfucking corny one out of all of them. Now he a motherfucking activist and all of this shit. You ain't do shit for this lady. So I started making fun of y'all. Mocking you.
Everybody's hands is off to Quantum Bake, son. We not dumb. Like, we don't appreciate the slander and all that, but we ain't dumb.
With all
This nigga right
this nigga said with all the power he got. Man, this motherfucker, this nigga should have been a comedian. He should have stayed doing that Michael Jackson shit. That's what he should have stayed doing. God damn. This dude right here, boy.
Dumb. We ain't been moving dumb. I can tell you right now, she have not received any contact from me or no.
Shut the fuck up, because you know I got that. See, a case that I take on, and I'm going to take it on with no fucking lawyer. Because I'm not breaking shit down with a lawyer, because I don't know if a lawyer got them. I don't trust them motherfuckers.
Honestly, I don't recall talking to her. I know. No, I don't even recall that. But because you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know everybody's screen name on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? It's 5,000 people I've told. You know what I'm saying? So, like my generation, we don't all the way always pay attention to everybody we interact with. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just throwing that out there. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't leave you hanging. You know what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't intentional. Word is bond, it wasn't intentional.
Who are you talking to? Who the fuck is this nigga talking to? Who you talking to? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Now, let me see. Do I have anything? Anything to show you and your people? And I'm just sorry it has to go like this.
Julie, let me tell you what happened. You want to hear the story? Do you feel bad?
What's she talking on? What's she talking on? Julie, what's she talking to you on? Yeah, tablet.
How long she waited? She knows. Heaven, him, gray on heart, came in spirit. He knows. Great thing. Yes, he did me. He what? Y'all see this? Can y'all tell? Look at her.
She made sure she got up close and showed everything about this junk. Run.
Can you cry to me? What the hell happened? Y'all see this? I'm posting. You can post it. Go ahead. Okay, I will. That's how you will. But I still want to have a conversation with you. You do? Yes. Oh, he came in. Yes, he did. You wondering how? What the hell? Yeah. What the hell? Then you joined in. No. Then what? Joined in, no. Joined in what? Joined in what? Oh, you did not call me Murphy, no. Why? Look how long you taking. Why do you have to question yourself? Why do you have to question yourself, though? Why you just don't say no again?
Just say no or yes. Did you join in? I know all you black fuckers because somebody put you out there. I don't give a fuck about none of you raghead bitches. I'm looking at the surroundings where y'all at. He putting y'all on blast. The shadow right with you with that shit on your head, laying over there, and yeah, all the shadows is right. Yeah, in the jacuzzi, right? This a jacuzzi? Yeah, this a jacuzzi. So when I say trading places, and Eddie Murphy says, "Yo, man, I know y'all is a bunch of fag. You ain't jacuzzi and nothing." Stick with me, cause now This nigga told me I wasn't allowed in Jersey. He told me I wasn't allowed in Bmore. No, bro. I'm closing in where you allowed in. You from Brooklyn, right? I know your addresses, right? Don't I? I told you. Call them bitches back. You ain't want to call them back. And you kept laughing. And then told me Ratchet TV don't owe me my bread. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Why the fuck is you fucking sticking up for Ratchet? Ratchet need Warlock Emporium and all of these motherfuckers to stick up for him. This nigga can't come and punch for himself. I know y'all modus operandi. I've been patient. I've been being a gentleman. Sometimes the call gotta be made, but it ain't made for me. Y'all call it on y'all fucking self, dumbass niggas. I'm gonna go from the first one. I'm gonna go from this one right here. Let me share my screen. See, when I wake up in the morning, I'm looking at the news because I know that I put waste, fraud, and abuse in. But a bitch keep opening up her big fat fucking lips, Sharon Brown, trying to keep changing the fucking shit, and she just keep talking shit. So I'm gonna show you what happens if I tell you shut the fuck up. You a woman, shut the fuck up. You ain't my motherfucking woman, but shut the fuck up. You don't know me. You keep talking. You keep talking. Dick Gregory, I put the show Dick Gregory on here, and he said, you keep talking. You talk too fucking much. And you need to stay in your place. So let's see what they did. It's not my video. This is Crime and Justice. This is, let me show you. This is the FBI and DEA arrest senior Pentagon officials for 2.1 tons seized. 58 arrested in massive betrayal. It was called, this video covers Operation Monarch. Y'all down here talking all crazy and shit. While motherfuckers got an answer from y'all dumbass rizapping, putting in false claims. Now, so the False Claims Act goes hand in hand with waste, fraud, and abuse. So if this nigga right here is using funds and it ain't supposed to go to where it's the fuck supposed to be going to, the first person they gonna come through is me. And see if I'm using the funds that's paid to somebody to take care of me, my nephew, if I'm using them right. So this bitch goes on fucking live trying to say that I told her all this shit. Is it on the wire, bitch? I ain't never tell you shit. Don't be telling nobody I told you shit. I ain't tell you nothing. Is it on the wire? And then it also matters, yeah, how much, even if that was the truth, how much plus what you stole, bitch. All them bitches stole, all them mods stole, mod that I kept. And the people that I trusted, yeah, I would say that I'm up and you're down. Because, yo, getting monetized on YouTube, yo, you got a partner, YouTube. And you see right up there again, it's a premium. I buy bullets and I'm playing a game. I buy, yeah, tennis rackets. And I only use the woman, her name Hope. So I make the stock market go up and down. Because one of the bullets that they is called Vanguard. That's the stock.
Squalor and worse.
6:17 a.m. Arlington, Virginia. Tier 1 entry.
Arlington, Virginia. Arlington, Virginia. Arlington, Virginia. Because I told this dumbass bitch, I said, yo, I seen that boy G, and he said he was from up here.
Entry. No sirens, no warnings. Target David Michael Patterson, a high-ranking Pentagon ghost. Handcuffs snap. An 18-year career in ruins. This is the fallout of Operation Monarch. The FBI and DEA just breached a ghost supply chain operating inside the Department of Defense.
Not in the DOD. Because how the fuck, who else would know, or who else could get everybody's social, their address, get, yeah, they can get all of this information, the DOD. But what is important about the DOD is where it is at, where it is located. It's not located in Washington, D.C. It's located outside of Washington, D.C. And you niggas got to be the dumbest motherfuckers on YouTube today to ever agree with Rainwater or any fucking body else that agree with him. Because they playing him. And I don't play with this nigga with his big fucking chiclet teeth. Y'all ever heard of the movie Something About Mary? I got that from the private detective that went and got the chiclet teeth down in Florida.
The seizure is a national security nightmare. 2.1 tons of poison, 2,861 military-grade rifles, $67 million in blood money. Patterson didn't just leak secrets. He weaponized the U.S. arsenal for the cartels. American steel heading south, Mexican fentanyl heading north.
Who was it? American Steel. American Steel is a company. That's all they did was move steel. I had the chance to buy it, but they was messing with a Latino joint up there. And I told you, Drake's, BTS, I was looking to buy it. It's in Ohio, out in the suburbs. But when I told him, yo, listen, man, these people messing with this girl. Yeah, I'm not trying to inherit no motherfucking problems through my company. So then we can't do the deal. Then you try to destroy my name, Drake. And I ain't talking about Drake, my cousin. I'm talking about the other Drake, the light-skinned motherfucker.
Synchronized betrayal at the highest level. The Shadow War has just been dragged into the light. Before we begin, comment Protect America below to help this story reach more people and hit like to join our justice files. The clock is ticking.
We are in the midst of the worst drug crisis in U.S. history. Last year, more than 70,000 Americans died from fentanyl, a drug that is 50 times more powerful than heroin.
The gray light of dawn, Arlington, Virginia. A neighborhood built on silence and security, luxury sedans, the kind of quiet that only exists where power resides. But at 6:17 a.m.,
See, my daughter don't give a fuck about this car.
that silence was obliterated. Heavy black tactical vehicles roll to a dead stop. A federal entry team stacks on the porch of a colonial brick house. There are no bullhorns, no sirens. This is a Tier 1 execution. The solid oak door shatters under the impact of a hydraulic ram. The sound echoes through the foyer like a final verdict. FBI and DEA agents, their vests heavy with ceramic plates and high-velocity ammunition, flood the hallways. They move with a speed that suggests they are racing against a timer only they can see. They weren't looking for a fugitive drug lord in a safe house. They were looking for David Michael Patterson, a 52-year-old senior official at the Department of Defense. For 18 years, he was the gold standard of American bureaucracy. He passed every polygraph. He cleared every random audit. He sat on oversight committees and handled sensitive global inventories. But as the handcuffs snapped around his wrists, his perfect career evaporated.
Max.
He stood frozen in his home office, wearing a bathrobe, watching as teams cleared his mahogany desk with military precision. Inside a smiling family photo on his shelf, investigators found the heart of the betrayal: a single, encrypted USB drive. Operation Monarch didn't break because of a whistleblower. It broke because of a tragedy thousands of miles away in Phoenix. A 19-year-old student overdosed on illicit pills stamped with a
Where? Phoenix, Arizona. Where do DJ Q stay at? In Arizona. And I said, damn, bro, you keep attacking me and shit. Like, bro, you from Ohio. How the fuck is you down in and yo, we might need to start tracking you, nigga.
the cartel logo. When federal agents traced the supply, they hit a terrifying anomaly. The muscle guarding the poison at the border were carrying American military-grade hardware. Serial numbers that, according to the Pentagon's own digital records, did not exist. They weren't just stolen, they were ghosts. This anomaly triggered a silent 14-month manhunt that led directly to Patterson's desk.
14 months from, 14 months. That's a year and 2 months. Yeah. So, how long has it been since my numbers went down? How many motherfuckers been up on this screen when I show y'all who the fuck you is? Yeah, you a fucking Rizak. Cause motherfuckers driving Trizucks. Yeah, my trucks was off the road. Pull that shit on the side, whatever. Park them bitches. We ain't picking up nothing from no fucking ports. We ain't doing none of that shit. It's just being able to see things before they come. Because if y'all know about a port, yo, them Jones be stacked up. And if you ever watched The fucking Wire, yo, motherfucker was making fucking shit disappear, like making fucking Jones already disappear. Because it had some cargo in there that they ain't want nobody to know. And boom.
In Arlington, Patterson didn't just leak secrets, he weaponized the system. He identified a fatal blind spot in the Pentagon's digital inventory software. Using high-level administrative credentials, he would digitally erase the weapons from the database before
Yo, he made the guns disappear.
they were physically moved from bases like Fort Bragg or Camp Lejeune.
Who? The Army and the Marine Corps? Yo, I was at Camp Lejeune. Who the fuck was moving guns from Camp Lejeune? Wasn't me. It wasn't me.
On paper, the stock was zero. In reality, the hardware was being loaded onto unmarked civilian trucks during the night shift. This was the Ghost supply chain, a phantom logistics network operating inside the most secure military infrastructure on Earth. The scale of the Ghost ledger was a national security nightmare. Each M4 rifle or M240 machine gun wasn't sold for cash. It was bartered. A deadly, calculated exchange. American steel.
No money changed him. It was bartered. In America, you had the right to barter and sell. And what you selling for? Yo, I can't use that cash shit because I don't know if that shit is marked up. The serial numbers. I ain't got time to count and all of that shit. I got this right here for you. Yeah, that's good enough. All right, bam. If that was me.
Still heading south, paid for with high-grade poison heading north. Each military asset was valued at exactly 50 kilos of synthetic opioid.
Where it go to? Houston, Texas, 5:10 a.m.
Patterson wasn't just a corrupt official, he was the broker for a trade that killed Americans on both sides of the border. The drive recovered from his office contained the delete logs, the proof of 2,861 disappeared assets. The shadow war was no longer a theory. It was a recorded line item reality. The betrayal.
Just let me show you. What? What? What bullet? What bullet is this? And then they got a name right there. That's how you doing them up there. Nigga, you go tear somebody's ass up. They put the name on the bullet for that. But this bullet, yeah, if you know guns, you know what bullet that is.
The betrayal was architectural.
Radar detectors are illegal in where? Virginia. When you're going into Virginia, your speed is checked by radar and other electrical devices. That's what I told you. Yeah, I did $110 right down in the North Click. But I pulled over when I seen the cop had me. I ain't make him fucking come chase me, all of that. I could have. The cop saw somebody was in the car with me. And my and her story was the same. Ratchet was still in the fucking air. I'm trying to close the deal.
All claiming to be Department of Defense contractors specializing in supply chain optimization. On paper, they were elite. In reality, they were hollow shells designed to funnel millions in government wire transfers directly into cartel-controlled accounts. Agents executed a sneak and peek warrant on the registered office in Crystal City. They picked the lock, expecting a hub of criminal activity. What they found was a nightmare of automation. The office was empty. The air smelled of fresh coffee from a timed machine, but not a single human was present.
Yeah, like y'all got right the fuck out of Dodge. I don't got I'm not running nowhere. I already told y'all I'm not going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. I'm telling you what my motherfucking injury is. I can't even resign. But I make sure if a motherfucker come, yeah, why the fuck is you telling somebody, yeah, you nigga, you got a Texas tag on, you light skinned with a beard, bro, you Muslim, you ain't salami or none of that. But you ain't do nothing either. You was talking on the phone. And then I seen StreamYard and it said exactly what was wrong with my Acura, which is an upgrade of the Honda Accord that MO3 was in. Acura and Honda is the same thing. They use the same parts. Like Toyota and Lexus, they use the same fucking parts.
Three high-end terminals sat humming in the dark. Mouse cursors moved across screens propelled by remote access software. Automated scripts were signing transfer orders. Digital stamps were processing invoices. It was a Potemkin village of bureaucracy. A fake storefront paying millions to empty rooms while the real work was being done by the Sinaloa and CJNG cartels.
The who? Sinaloa. That's what's the ball? He underground now. But they redid themselves to CJN cartel. I show y'all that indictment. I show y'all that indictment. It was about some clothes or some shit like that. Yeah, oh y'all motherfuckers trying to shut clothing line. Showing G. He got the big ass cartel. I been told y'all, yo, Skull said big cartel. That was the payment system he was using. Yeah, you niggas, when I say give me my money back, give me my money back. You're not gonna take my money and then block me out your fucking chats and everything, because I'm gonna put you right up here on blast. I'm gonna show you and I'm gonna tell you who the fuck I'm coming after. 357 Broadway. Yeah, you think I don't know what that fucking stand for, pussy ass nigga? You Muslim? Fuck, you got that motherfucking beard on with that motherfucking cat all over your motherfucking head. You all in people DMs talking shit. I don't know you, nigga. But you invited me to your private parts too. I fucked you up over some shit like that. Didn't I give your bitch $20? so she could pay her fucking phone bill? Whatever scam you was trying to fucking run. Then I'll give you $20 to pay your bitch $20 fucking phone bill all the way in Memphis. I only fuck with like 3 people on here. Max Boogie, Auntie Fee with the facts, and Miss Kitty. Oh, I can't tell you the other one.
But the digital theft was only half the story. The physical movement of the hardware required a different kind of corruption. At Fort Bragg and Camp Lejeune, the shadow supply chain relied on the night shift. Surveillance footage captured a pattern that bypassed every security protocol. A civilian employee would enter a secure warehouse hours before sunrise. He didn't sneak in. He used a valid badge. He walked past armed guards who nodded and...
Yo, you see what this is? Night vision. Somebody looking at through this shit through night vision, and they can see everybody moving. So if someone come on the channel and show me, I don't know if it was the night or the day that MO3 got killed, was all of these shits all moving around. His name was Minister Cloud Up the Don. I don't know how, what happened with me and him linking up that day, but I saw, I seen the movements all around a certain area. I know how to interpret it. Or if somebody was looking at it they was looking at it during the day, or they was looking at it during the night.
recognition. He pushed a cart loaded with high-capacity assets, all covered by official transfer tags. The guards didn't stop him because their tablets showed zero discrepancies.
Their what? Tablets?
The digital deletion had happened 12 hours earlier in Patterson's office. As far as the base's automated security was concerned, the equipment on that cart did not exist. They were ghosts. They evaporated into the humid North Carolina air, heading straight for the San Ysidro port of entry. At the border, the Green Lane was waiting. Federal investigators identified 3 CBP inspectors, Robert Chen, Angela Morales, and James Dunn, who were always on duty during the midnight to 2 a.m. window. Freightliner trucks, declared as industrial spare parts, would clear inspection in under 4 minutes. No seals broken, no X-ray scans. A multi-million-dollar bypass purchased with bribes funneled through Patterson's shell companies. This was a synchronized betrayal. While the Pentagon reported clerical errors for missing inventory, the real assets were being sold to arm the very muscle guarding the poison heading north. The system was perfect. The circle was closed. And until the raid at 6:17 a.m., the Ghost supply chain was the most efficient logistics operation in the world. Tuesday night, the tension breaks. Intelligence indicated a massive shipment was moving.
Today the 13th. Today is the 13th, and they released it the 13th into the public domain. So whatever the fuck y'all doing, yo, I don't got nothing to do with that shit. I don't got nothing to do with nothing. Motherfuckers is putting in fake shit on me, Y'all should have told that nigga Ratchet TV to settle before it got to here. Cause I don't know none of this. Yo, you see the bull eyes? Yo, I don't know him.
A Freightliner matching the profile left a warehouse in San Diego and headed south. HSI agents were trailing it using a GPS tracker magnetically attached to the chassis. The truck hit the San Isidro lanes. Inspector Chen was in the booth. The truck stopped for
Where it left from? San Diego. Where was Devin Brown leaving from? They said they was tracking him from San Diego until he got on to the fucking... Yo, I'm telling you, they was tracking Devin Brown until he got on that fucking plane and walked right up into the New York. Yo, he knew what he was doing. He gave them the amphetamines. He ain't try to run or nothing.
for exactly 3 minutes and 45 seconds before the gate lifted. But instead of heading deep into Mexico, the truck veered off toward a nondescript warehouse in Tijuana. This was the handoff point. 4:30 a.m., the order to execute. The silence that had covered the investigation for 14 months evaporated in a single second. This wasn't just a raid. It was a synchronized dismantle of a national security threat. In Tijuana, an armored MRAP vehicle smashed through the reinforced gate of the industrial warehouse. Smoke filled the space as cartel guards opened fire from elevated catwalks. Federal teams responded with controlled precision, ending the firefight in exactly 6 minutes. The result: 118 high-capacity assets seized and 42 kilos of pure narcotics camouflaged as automotive parts. Simultaneously, at the border, the trap snapped shut. As the Freightliner in the green lane was surrounded, Inspector Chen attempted to flee, but was intercepted instantly. The truck he had just cleared was opened. Behind a wall of legitimate cargo, agents found the answer to a terrifying new alert: thermal laser systems and anti-drone jamming equipment. The cartel wasn't just buying rifles, they were upgrading their army with American tax dollars to defeat the very agents coming to get them. The most desperate scene played out in Tampa. A senior communications technician, Patterson's longtime accomplice, barricaded himself inside a secure terminal room. When agents arrived, they heard the distinct sound of destruction. He wasn't flushing drugs, he was destroying the digital architecture. Using industrial cutters, he severed fiber optic cables and smashed encrypted hard drives with a hammer, shouting that the network was erasing everything. The standoff lasted 12 minutes before agents forced the door, subduing him amidst a tangle of cut wires and shattered glass. The financial decapitation was absolute. IRS specialists, working alongside the DEA, froze 43.
Yo, they hired 8,500 armed. They was armed. 8,500 armed IRS agents. I kept saying, damn, what they ready to go get taxes off of motherfuckers? They gonna go in there and have a gun? No. You see, you see who they with?
Offshore accounts tied to Patterson's ghost network. This wasn't just a leak, it was a hemorrhage of national security. The barter ledger recovered from the smashed drives confirmed a chilling exchange. For every military asset sent south, the cartel sent back a pure poison equivalent, fueling an addiction cycle that funded the next shipment of American steel. The circle of treason is now broken. By sunrise, the operational map in Washington, D.C. was lit up with red indicators. Across 9 states, 58 individuals were in custody. The seizure totals were read aloud: 2.1 tons of pure poison, 2,847 military-grade assets recovered, and $67 million in untraced blood money. The honor system that Patterson exploited is dead. The shadow war has reached its final destination: a maximum security federal cell. The ghost transports have stopped, but the scars on the nation's security will take decades to heal. Operation Monarch is a cold realization. David Michael Patterson wasn't just a corrupt bureaucrat, he was a glitch in the nation's survival code. He proved that for the right price, even the world's most secure inventory can become a ghost. 2,847 missing assets, 2.1 tons of poison, $67 million in blood money. These aren't just statistics. They are the price of a betrayal that reached the heart of the Pentagon. The honor system is dead. The digital walls have been rebuilt, but the shadow remains. Patterson faces a life sentence in a federal supermax, but the damage is done. Every military-grade rifle sent south is a weapon that could be turned back against the very agents who swore to protect us. This investigation proves that the most dangerous threats don't always wear a mask. Sometimes they wear a suit and a security clearance. If you believe this level of corruption demands a total overhaul of federal oversight, hit the like button right now. Comment, "Protect America" below to help this story reach more people. Your voice is the only thing keeping the light on the threats that matter most. Stay vigilant. Stay informed. We'll see you in the next file.
So that was the first jump. Then I was like, damn, they fucked them up.
Number MSCU-7741826. Manifest declared household furniture from Cartagena, Colombia. Weight, 22 tons. The container passed through the radiation portal monitor at Gate 14. Green light. It rolled past the physical inspection queue. No stop. No secondary screening. 37 minutes later, it was on a chassis heading west on Interstate 16. Inside that container, beneath 12 pallets of flat-pack dining tables, DEA lab analysis would later confirm 2.4 tons of cocaine. Street value, $86 million. The inspector who cleared it earned $25,000 for 90 seconds of work. His name was Gerald Okafor. 22 years with the Georgia Ports Authority, Senior Cargo Inspector, clean record, 2 commendations. And for the past 3 years, the highest paid corrupt port official on the eastern seaboard. He wasn't alone. 18 other inspectors operated the same scheme across the same terminal. Together, they processed an estimated $560 million in contraband through the busiest port on the East Coast. The FBI knew their names. The FBI had their phone calls. All 2,300 of them. This is how it unraveled.
2,300, like 23, paragraph 23.
The Port of Savannah handles more containerized cargo than any other single
Tate. Matrix.
terminal operation in North America. In fiscal year 2025, the Georgia Ports Authority reported 5.8 million 20-foot equivalent units moving through its facilities. That's roughly 15,800 containers per day, each one requiring some level of federal inspection or clearance before entering U.S. commerce. The system relies on a layered screening process. Manifests are reviewed electronically, by Customs and Border Protection. High-risk containers are flagged for physical inspection. All inbound cargo passes through radiation portal monitors. Agricultural shipments require additional quarantine review. On paper, the system works. In practice, the volume creates bottlenecks, and bottlenecks create opportunities. October 2025. The Department of Homeland Security Office of Inspection.
Yo, listen to the dates. This is in 25 and 26. This shit just happening. And these motherfuckers be right down here on the internet, right in the MO3 troll beef sector, doing their thing. I'm the one here. You a Rizzy? Is you a Rizzy?
Inspector General received a complaint from a mid-level CBP officer stationed at Garden City Terminal. The officer, whose identity remains sealed in court filings, reported an irregularity. Certain containers flagged for secondary inspection were being cleared without examination. The flags disappeared from the system. No explanation. No override.
God, core, and country. Semper Fidelis. Always faithful.
Override code. Just gone.
Hold on, let me show you.
No override code.
What bird is that? Is that a hawk or is it an eagle? Shout out to Minister Clown Down 2532. Yo, that's an eagle. I'm just showing you the dog today. But I'm a Marine Corvette. Yeah, many missions, but I ain't trying to fuck they mission up and give them up. No, so I won't see this shit until that shit either happening right then and there, and I understand everything because you see the eagle right there.
Just gone.
I already knew it was a fucking wire. So why the fuck I'm gonna tell you I did something illegal? So you got me on the wire trying to get me booked. Nah, I ain't tell you shit. I don't even nizzo you.
The complaint landed on the desk of DHSOIG Special Agent Patricia Wynn in Atlanta. Wynn had spent 11 years investigating internal corruption at federal agencies. She recognized the pattern. Flags don't disappear.
What is showing? Somebody username and password. Yeah, is they saying, yo, they got this joint on and it say unauthorized access. Yeah, they cut you off in Georgia. I don't know who you is. I don't know who it is.
On their own. Someone with system access was deleting them. Wynn pulled audit logs from the port's terminal operating system for the previous 6 months. The data was enormous. Millions of transactions. But she wasn't looking for everything. She was looking for deletions. She found 341 of them. 341 inspection flags removed from the system between April and September 2025. Each deletion traced back to one of 5 user accounts. All 5 belonged to Georgia Ports Authority cargo inspectors. That
Imagine that. And today, I get some crazy shit on my fit on, and they talk. I don't even know this motherfucker. They telling me somebody getting a deep Dr. Red or somebody getting a motherfucking something on their hand, a surgery on their hand. I don't know who the fuck they is. Don't want to know who the fuck they is. Yeah, I don't know how you got on my Jizzac and the calendar on my Google calendar, and they say you got a motherfucking surgery today with Dr. Rap. I don't know who the fuck Dr. Rap is. What you mean surgery? Who, me? You better be talking about Dr. Rap. Yeah, Rad or Rat somewhere down in motherfucking Maryland or somewhere like that. Because I know everybody that I put on my family account under premium. So if your hand fucked up, yeah, maybe somebody was trying to clip that motherfucker off or somebody stomped on that bitch. Make sure you don't fucking push nothing again.
number alone was enough to open a federal investigation. But one detail made it urgent. Of the 341 containers whose flags were deleted, 28 had been flagged specifically for radiation screening. Radiation flags are reserved for shipments with potential nuclear or radiological threat indicators. Clearing those without screening wasn't just...
Who's speaking? Jeff Bezos. Good overview of the landing. And that should say, never tell me the odds. We nominally target a few hundred feet away from Jacqueline to avoid a severe impact. If engines fail, to start slowly. Will incrementally reduce the conservation over time. We are all excited and grateful for yesterday. Amazing performance by the team. Gratum for Rossiter. Go look this term up in Google.
Corruption. It was a national security risk. November 3rd, 2025. DHSOIG formally referred the case to the FBI's Savannah Resident Agency. Within 48 hours, the case was elevated to the FBI Atlanta field office.
So when you little dirty
Supervisory
bitches
Special
down here
Agent
playing around trying to put fucking flags on people and talking about their kids and all of that shit like that, I'm serious about my kids. I go to hell for my motherfucking kids. You understand? Don't say my kid's name. Don't show they fucking pictures. Because if I wanted to show they pictures, I sent it to you in privacy. Don't tell me you made no fucking mistake. Because in the Marine Corps, a mistake will get you killed. And I'm not advocating violence over here. I'm just saying a mistake can get you killed. So there's no excuse why you scrolled up and showed a picture of my two daughters. Bitch, you will always be a bitch to me because you thought you was better than me. You could be bigger than me. You couldn't even answer the question whether it's wiser or which one you should be. Smarter or wiser? Wiser because with time there comes experience. An old soul. But when you down here and you arguing with me just because I put a female up here, I know you're going to go post. Because you a kid in your mind. So you can't talk to me, period, on no level, because you're not trying to build. You're trying to tear down. Don't nobody go over to the enemy and say, yo, this, that, and the third, and then try to make me mad. You ain't making me mad, bitch. I don't even fucking know you. This the internet. You ain't making me mad being with nobody. I just know you won't come back the fuck over here and receive the same type of invitation like, yeah, I love you, I'm this and all of that. No, bitch. Yeah, what intelligence did you get? Who the gay people? And this is all because a faggot nigga named Ratchet TV Gregory L. Dubowski can't say that he got fucked in his ass by a little short, like she's like 5'3". Yeah, the girl, I don't know who came in that motherfucker afterwards and bust that ass open. Yeah, but I know, yes, you shouldn't have gave that girl no jizzage, bro. She was on mental health medication, but she doing all right now. I make sure I check on her every morning to make sure that she posts something, and it's her that's posting it. Alize Smith, I make sure that she posts something because she said she was getting all these weird ass fucking Johns. I make sure that Sapphire Queen, she posts something. So Rainwater and Gregory, y'all the biggest two rats I ever fucking seen. Ever. Ever. You trying to take down the whole hip hop community. You trying to take down the whole economy of the United States. And guess what it's going to leave you at? Zero. Because whatever you get, if a false claim come through and it come through in your name, I'm right there waiting, just like the fucking government. And I got first position over the government to get my money first. And then the government can get their money. Because we've been like, yo, like way back over in Japan. That's why I told you. Shades to, yo, I'm I'm coming out with a joint with, I'm gonna tell the truth about your husband. And I made you send me a picture of him. And you think I'm not gonna show his picture to my man? Is this the boy that you said was doing that over in Japan? I ain't tell you what he was doing. I know one thing he was doing. He was ratting. Got me fucked up. I don't know where the fuck I'll make you rat on yourself.
Agent Daniel Rawlings took command. Rawlings assembled a task force, FBI agents from the Atlanta and Savannah offices, DHSOIG investigators, CBP Internal Affairs, an analyst team from the FBI's Financial Crimes Unit. The operation received a code name, Dockside.
What is it called? Dockside.
First priority was identification. 5 user accounts had been flagged, but user accounts at the port were sometimes shared between inspectors on the same shift. Rawlings needed to confirm
So, again, this is a federal document. Yo, look. They black out the jaw. A federal search warrant at the residence of boom, boom, boom. What they found inside confirmed what the DEA and FBI had learned over the course of a lengthy investigation. See affidavit, and I already showed you it was Devin fucking Brown. He walked right through the airport and gave the fucking meth. He gave the methamphetamine straight to the cop. He ain't try to run or nothing. They say, yo, we seeing you coming from San Diego and you flying right into New Jersey or New York. Yo, first of all, anybody know in New York? New York or Jersey? Jersey got what? Bloods, Crips. New York, Bloods, Crips. But Jersey, Trenton, it got the motherfucking jaws stacked up high as shit. The ports. Yeah, can't nothing come into the United States unless it come across the water. Yeah, that shit ain't. Yeah, shit made over here. Man, I don't give a fuck who got busted. When I go to the doctor and get my medication better be there. Yeah, I get the top John brand necessary. I don't give a fuck what happened on the seaways, on highways, and all of that. I don't give a fuck. The doctor said so I could deal with people. I gotta smoke weed, so I need the premium weed, and I need the fucking premium. I need premium everything except for that other shit that make me lose my memory. That's why I come live, because an anxiety pill, Xanax. I get not the brand name. I get the generic because I don't want to lose my memory. But I got the best doctor on the East Coast. He got my shit nice and right. It's that the closest thing to the Wolf of Wall Street is I don't know about no cocaine. I don't take Coke. I don't drink Coca-Cola. I don't do none of that shit. If you eat chocolate, yo, bro, that's you might as well be taking cocaine. I don't eat chocolate. Yeah, you might as well be taking cocaine. Yeah, somebody's feet done stamped all on that shit. Yeah, they make that shit by stamping on leaves and all of that shit until that shit become a paste.
But user accounts at the port were sometimes shared between inspectors on the same.
You see how they made it? We can't even see. You know what I mean? What fuck court the John is, but I know what court it is in. Do I feel like getting involved? Fuck no. They ain't my business. I'm not trying to fucking break down. I'm trying to break a motherfucker back that was down on here trying to say I was doing something. Yeah, a lot of motherfuckers be trying to say the next man doing something when you was doing something. Cause I don't even know none of you niggas. This is the internet. I don't know nothing. We don't know nothing over here. Ain't nobody getting ready to get in no motherfucking. Yeah, ain't nobody getting ready to get on no stand that I know over here. I ain't getting on no stand. We just using the same protocol that y'all using, the internet.
Coordination was deliberate. Rawlings expanded the investigation. He requested authorization for Title III wiretaps on the personal cell phones of the 3 inspectors who appeared to be coordinating the others. Under federal law, wiretap authorization.
Y'all tell me what the first, the price is what? Bitcoin ships to worldwide, ships from where? EU. So this is the dark net, and right up there is a dream market. Do I know about the dream market? Yup. When was it established? 2013, but they showing something specific right here.
Requires probable cause and approval from a federal judge.
So I tell a female, yeah, I bought a business off the dark net. So she can run that shit all the way up to the wire that she on and see if they find that I ever bought a business off the internet. I'm talking about off of the dark net. Nah, I never did. That's something I told you. You was asking too many motherfucking questions. So I I fed you what you wanted. A whole bunch of fucking lies. And can't nobody prove that I'm lying because all my companies are what? Documented by the government. They put the shit to me. So me with my social, but I go get an EIN and wait for the time to fall out. The 5 years that the judge said I couldn't do that. I said, look at my thumbnails. This ain't me, but look at the thumbnail that I'm showing. You know my thumbnails.
The application ran 147 pages. January 8, 2026. United States District Court for the Southern District of Georgia.
United States District Court for the Southern District of New York. Oh no, of Georgia. So that means that we can go in and actually pull this shit. Am I? Fuck no. Y'all go handle your own motherfucking scandal. I wasn't the fuck down in no motherfucking John. I told y'all, nigga from BMF. Yeah, this nigga burnt me out some Brizad. My peoples tapped his pockets. Yeah, we won our Brizad from then to this fag ass fucking Ratchet TV and all of you motherfuckers that act like y'all was in it together. We won our Brizad. We wasn't doing nothing illegal but trying to grow our business. Bend the rules, but don't break them.
Judge Helen Whitmore signed the wiretap orders. Court for the Southern District of Georgia. Judge Helen Whitmore signed the wiretap orders.
Yeah. Y'all know who that is? From the Lakers, number 23. And they make sure they show you James in the background. Say with me. Nigga. Ain't you from Cleveland? Ain't you from Cleveland? I saw you with that little fucking curly wig on and everything. You was dancing and all that shit. Yeah. Quid pro quo. Look at what quid pro quo is, meaning, yeah. You want me to take it down? Or it's too late? Which James that got a 23 and a yellow jersey sitting in front of a fucking cop with all this fucking cash on his chisel? Y'all don't know what James this is?
3 phones, 30 days, renewable. The FBI's Technical Operations Unit activated the intercepts the same evening. What they heard in the first 72 hours restructured the entire investigation. Gerald Okafor, the senior inspector, received a call at 9:47 p.m. on January 9th from an unregistered prepaid phone. The caller identified himself only as the broker. The conversation lasted 4 minutes and 11 seconds. The broker provided a container number TCLU-44291183. Arriving on the CMA CGM Palais Royal, scheduled to dock January 12th. The broker instructed Okafor to ensure the container bypassed both physical inspection and radiation scanning. Payment, $40,000. Double the...
Justice for MO3. We find out where all these $40,000, we know where they come from.
The standard rate. Okafor's response, captured clearly on the intercept. 40 for a skip and scan. That means it's hot. I need it by tomorrow night. Wire to the usual. One call. Container number. Ship name. Payment amount.
Let me see.
I need it by tomorrow night. Wire to the usual.
So it's documented.
One call.
One call.
Container number.
Container number. And then bam, look. Nigga, you trying to get your jaw knocked off? Yo, somebody is in a fucking, yo, literally, do you know what this symbol mean? Target.
Ship name. Payment amount. Acknowledgement of the scheme. In legal terms, this was a recorded admission of bribery, fraud, and conspiracy. Over the next 11 weeks, the wiretaps captured 2,347 calls across the 3 monitored phones. The calls revealed a corruption network far larger than the initial 5 inspectors. 19 Port Authority employees were actively participating. The network included cargo inspectors, gate clerks, yard supervisors, and 2 customs liaison officers who served as intermediaries between GPA staff and CBP personnel. The liaison officers didn't delete flags themselves. They provided advance warning about which containers were being flagged, giving inspectors time to prepare. Between GPA staff and CBP personnel. The liaison officers didn't delete flags themselves. They provided advance warning about which containers were being flagged.
Who is in this mirror right here? Who is in this mirror? Do y'all recognize this person? If somebody recognize this fucking person, put his name right down here. Y'all don't know who this is in the mirror? Somebody was taking somebody's picture through the mirror. The only thing that does that is a rental car. So I want you to look at the ear. Look at the glasses. Look at the eyebrows. Now, I don't know shit. I know. Let me see. If this is me, if I was riding past, looking at something, to my people, we ain't doing nothing. Because you said you wanted to get some containers, no grounded trucks. I don't know what's going on.
Forged documentation from the USDA's Animal and Plant Health Inspection Service. The highest tier existed because agricultural quarantine violations carry separate federal penalties and trigger automatic investigations. Falsifying that clearance required the most risk and the most paperwork. The inspectors charged accordingly. Payments moved through a web of shell companies and personal bank accounts. FBI financial analysts identified 12 freight forwarding companies making regular wire transfers to accounts controlled by the inspectors. The companies had names designed to blend in: Atlantic Cargo Solutions, Peachtree Logistics Group, Savannah Trade Facilitators, all registered in Georgia, all with minimal physical presence. Most operated from single-room offices or virtual addresses. Behind the freight companies sat a layer of intermediaries. 6 individuals who connected the companies to the inspectors, handled payment logistics, and coordinated container scheduling. The intermediaries were former port workers, retired truckers, and in one case, a disbarred maritime attorney named William Chandler, who had been stripped of his license in 2019 for document fraud. Chandler, the wiretaps revealed, was the architect of the payment system. He had designed the tiered pricing. He had set up the shell companies. He had recruited the initial inspectors 3 years earlier, when he still had legitimate access to the port. His disbarment hadn't ended his involvement. It had just pushed him into the shadows. The intercepted calls painted a detailed operational picture. Each morning, the broker, later identified as Rafael Medina, a Colombian national with legal permanent residency, would contact Okafor or one of the 2 other ringleaders with a list of container numbers arriving that day or the following day. The ringleaders would assign specific containers.
It says something right there, MHM worldwide. I don't have no companies registered with our company, and it's worldwide. Yeah, none of our companies, yeah, we're not involved in this at all. But I will show you this. I never had to file a class action on you. I let y'all file a class action on yourselves. Why would they send that shit to my John? from November 12th, 2017 to the present are not a class member in the case CSUPO versus Google LC. You could get money from 135 million settlement. Man, fuck y'all. Why I got all these lawyers contacting me and shit, like they know me, like we drinking buddies or something. Why? I don't know. I don't know them. I don't know y'all. I know how to file my own RICO. Yeah, you want to file some bullshit. I'm filing that RICO. Get that the Tracy 3 times with your tizzle. Yeah, I don't even know who the fuck MG is. That's mystery. That might stand for mystery gang. Hi MG social media lawsuit. Yeah, I don't know who the MG is. I'm reloaded. I'm the R. Reloaded. I'm mystery gang. Reloaded. So you see this dog right here? Yeah, his name's Simba. Yeah, I don't know who Scooby Doo is. I know this dog right here. And I know Luna. Yeah, I only got 2 dogs. So if someone reported me for suicidal ideation, to go to leak. But it was an African doctor said, no, I found all the drugs that he's supposed to take in his system. So they had someone come pick me up. Yeah, the same motherfuckers that put in the complaint, they came and picked me up. And right now, we're still a family to this day because I love my daughters no matter what. And I'm going to rumble for them. I raised them. So, all that bullshit y'all doing, that shit ain't fucking working. Yo, this is how I'm gonna tell you, y'all watching my shit. All I got up here is YouTube, StreamYard, Dallas, Security, Restore, Instagram, YouTube, and 20,000 tracking attempts have been blocked. I like a 20,000 nigga. Someone should have been, you know, I will look to the hills from which cometh my help. And I know my help cometh from the Lord. On who? Young Jeezy. Alize Smith. Now there's some new lady up there, Mrs. AGS 73. Who this look like? And there go Sapphire Queen. Tasha Lovely. It's my sister. But motherfuckers want to follow me and I'm not accepting them. But it's liked by Caramel Kisses and others. Tasha Lovely saying my heart is broken. Caramel Kisses, I am so sorry. And there goes the number 757. So it's a problem. It's war, motherfucker. And yeah, collateral damage is collateral damage. But when I go to war, yeah. You see, y'all niggas went to war on the street. I went to war where we don't let people know, we don't salute generals in the field so some sniper can shoot them. They wear something on their chest. And you just be like, all right, sir. You never salute them in the field, and you never salute them with your cover off. Now, my sister is in here. Nine likes, 4 comments come out to 31. I know her birthday. I know I saved her from something. But when I post this, it was he had passed 4 days ago. She never called me and said anything. I just saw her husband. He was blind, walking by faith. So I put up the book of Eli when he was slaying y'all asses. Yeah, he had the black glass on. He was slaying motherfuckers like, yo, he could hear if you put something down on the floor. He knew exactly where you was at. So y'all be careful who y'all fucking with. Drop something. Then I know where you at. Shout out to McKinney, because McKinney was never hiding who they was or none of that. We walk by faith, not by sight. That's the truth. That's the truth. We walk by faith, not by sight. And I'm listening to MO3 say, with a blindfold on, he know how to find that gap. So I don't give a fuck how many channels of you keep trying to talk about, yo, he ain't know where the gap was at. He ran out of time. He ran out of what time? He said with a blindfold on, he know how to get to that hammer. And that day, he wasn't in no fucking shiny ass car. He was in a Honda Accord, the lowest goddamn form, one of the lowest forms of car. He wasn't trying to be a shiny nail. Y'all try to dress him up. So I'm gonna dress each one of you up. Yeah, I'm gonna dress each one of you up. Which way you want it? On the internet, or you want this shit on the street? I will fucking film it, because I'm the only fucking one that ever said something about my motherfucking name. I pulled the fuck up. And you know what I had on? He was right in my town, Philly Rican. I put that motherfucking joint on. I ain't give a fuck if nobody seen my glasses or not. Nigga, don't go on there talk about I'm something that I'm not. Yo, bro, you know me? We know each other? Motherfucker, bro, if you would have came down there, I already backed in so they can't even see my motherfucking tags or none of that. Yeah, that's how you get a motherfucker. And when that motherfucking Brown, Corey Brown, when he came, Yeah, I published how this how you slide, this how you get up on the motherfucker. That motherfucker start calling for his mommy. Don't play with me. I told you. They got Parker games and all of that shit like that. Play that game. I play tennis. And I play a shooting game. I'm trying to hit you in your head, hit you in your heart, or either you let me go or I'll let you go. It's a certain game you play. And then after you reach a certain level, they give you certain prizes. And one of the prizes is to put your hat down and ride off into the sunset. Then you have certain things that you say, yo, the stage is yours. So you don't never know what I'm talking about. I don't know what stage. The whole world is a stage. Cool. It's only one way to show we cool. Yeah. I don't know shit. Don't think I fucking police officer that we pay with our tax fucking money. My daughter, she pay tax. She pay her taxes. Yeah, the motherfucking them agents and all of them DEA and all of these people, they better fucking go do their job. Yeah, I'm not the fucking police. I just know where I got problems at is Dallas, Baltimore, Jersey. Yeah, wherever this organization that wants some wreck. Yeah, they got a bitch speaking for them. Her name's Shay's too. I don't give a fuck nothing about Shay's too. And let me be very, very clear. I don't give two fucks about nobody named Shay's Tube Sharon Brown. Bitch, I already know who you is. You are fucking demon. There is no excuse for everything. Just like I don't have an excuse for everything. I'm just patient. It's a virtue. So keep talking to G and see if, I don't know. You said you met him in where? Sapphire Queen. I don't give a fuck if you was lying to me or not. My whole focus, I don't give a fuck about you. I don't hit women. You just talk a lot. So I flip you. You tell me who G is. Yeah, I'm through talking. You've been on long enough. Y'all review this and see if you can decipher. If you can't decipher what I'm saying, then you don't need to. You're not on that level. But there's no woman on here that I hate more than Shacey and Lady Ray, Dirty Ash Ray. And there's no niggas that I hate on here than Rainwater and Ratchet TV. That's it. I don't even know nobody else.